So I've got myself a bit of a drive again now. I've got an hour to get to where I need to go. I'm gonna stay at that first place that I did in Bend the first night that I got here on Monday night. Got an hour to drive now. I've got my beef jerky as my passenger princess. We're pretty well good for the drive. That was a fun week. It was a bit challenging, like trying to work out where I should go tonight, but I think I've figured it out. Where I wanted to be right now. It's only about 7 a.m. It's freezing. I've got to check the oil. Unfortunately, I can't get the boot open, like the back doors, because the lock is frozen, I think, inside, so the key won't go in. I've got to settle with my baby wipes to wipe it off, and I'm hoping that it has enough oil that we don't need to get into the back. If we need to get into the back, then it's a bit of an issue, and then I've got to kind of wait around or judge to see if it's going to be a good amount of oil or not. I did just drive it, but it was only about 5 minutes, so it should be fine. I don't think we have that. Nope. Yep, we do have coolant. Okay, so that's still good. Okay, so how are we looking? Oh, we're still pretty good, so I should be able to get to Redmond. We're a bit further today. Do need to add some more to that though, eventually. But that's fine today. Just trying to clean up the leak now. Redmond now, to do washing and laundry. And then I'm heading to north of Portland to try and sleep there tonight. So tomorrow morning I've only got a 3-hour drive to get to the next place. I'm here now in Redmond at the laundromat. I got my full setup here. I'm trying to upload the video. We're gonna get one out today, for sure, and maybe tomorrow, which is good. Finished up at the laundromat here. I've cleaned up everything in the back, so it's looking pretty pristine. Now we're en route to the same place I had a shower last time, because it was that good. I need to go again, and I just need to shower because I haven't for a few days. I don't know if I'll leave that in, but that's kind of gross. You don't need to know that. It's about 40 minutes away. So I'm just gonna cruise and then get ready for the long drive to above Portland, which will be, I don't know, 3 hours or so. Huzzah! I am trying to find myself somewhere in Warm Springs just to hang out and see if there's anything cool. There's the museum, Warm Springs Market. It's just a grocery store. It's only 15 minutes away. Just see if there's like some local food or even like an information center. And they might even know if there's something really delicious. I reckon. Twisted Teepee Food Truck. Let's go to that. That sounds really cool. Oh, it's closed today? What? It's not open until Tuesday. So I just spoke with that fella then when I was filling up. And he said there's not actually that much going on with Warm Springs in the winter. Which is fair enough. It didn't seem like there was too much going on last week when I was there. But it drive through anyway and just see if there is anything cool. Chances are we might just roll through it. We just got some fuel and that was 55 buckaroonies. And the shower was $10. 5 buckaroonies for that experience just then. Totally worth it. We need fuel and we need shower. I'm currently heading past Portland. I'm not going to stay there the night. Found a place that's a bit further up and it's a bit closer to my next stop, Crystal Mountain. And then hopefully by the time I get there, it's going to be a nicer time where it's a bit darker. There's a restaurant inside, so I'm going to have a nice dinner for once. And then tomorrow, I'll only have like a 2 or 2.5 hour drive. And that way I can organize things and get things ready for when we're actually out in the mountains. Because Crystal Mountain is quite secluded to everything else. So having to get things during the week is going to be a challenge. I'm trying to organize myself so I don't need to go back into town. I can just stay there for the whole week, not have to worry, and then Saturday morning just load out and then head straight back home to Vancouver. I don't know how long we've been driving for already. It's been a few hours, but it's pretty chill. That drive through the mountains was really cool. I'm pretty sure the border is like just here. There we go. Leaving Oregon. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back to Washington. So I just made it to this truck stop. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be allowed to do this or not, but I'm going to go in and see. I am going to eat at their restaurant anyway, this GC truck stop and restaurant. But I'm pretty excited about that. Look at that big, juicy looking burger. And chippy. There's no photo of it, but I bet they're good. I'm going to go in and see if I can park somewhere. What an absolute ripper. I can't get the full restaurant experience, but I can still get a burger and they can still make it up and then I can eat it in the restaurant place. But I can also park just here. So I'm just gonna move the car and then organize myself for chilling out. I don't really need to do that much because most of the place is already under control and clean. I reckon that'll do us perfect right there. Boom. Settled in for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Got our little setup going. Come on in. Come have a geese. Oh, I should have checked that before wiping it. Because then we can see how much it used yesterday in our 3-hour drive. Maybe it was 4 hours. Could have even been 5. I don't know. It was a long way though. We're still looking pretty Gucci gang. So I'm just going to put in about 300 mils, 400 mils. Ugh. This cap again. I love working on cars so much. It's so cold outside as well. It's like 5 degrees. It's 300 mils. Got a little bit more just for good luck. That's good enough for me. 500 millis. Let's hit the road. I'm stopping in a place called. I'll just tell you when I get there. I'm gonna get a jerry can because I'm gonna run out of fuel this week. So I'm gonna buy a little mini jerry can that I can put some diesel in, so I don't have to go back into town. And then I need to go to the shopping centres to get some food for the week. Then we are on our way to the snow park next to Crystal Mountain. I made it to Bonnie Lake. I'm just at a Wingo here, the cheap store. So I'm gonna get some food here. I'm glad I drove as far as I did yesterday though, because today I'm feeling the. Glad I've only got like another hour or so to go before I get to where I need to be, which is nice. It's only 11:18 at the moment. Got plenty of time before the sun goes down. I thought there was going to be night skiing, but it's only night skiing on Friday and Saturday and public holidays. Uploading might become a difficult thing again this week. This would be a very interesting road when it's icy, and I hope I don't have to worry about that this week, because it's going to be a good week though. Crystal doesn't look that bad. So it looks a bit nasty in terms of snow coverage. I don't know what lifts are going to be open because of that. Kind of looked like the gondola wasn't running, but I don't know if it's just because it's late in the day. I'm not too sure if night skiing's on tonight or tomorrow. I think this is my little spot here. Is that it? I think that is it, isn't it? Sweet! Back home. Home for the week. At least we've gotten this place sorted. So I was a bit worried that it wasn't going to be legit, because everyone that I passed on the way up was all closed. Even the one that has the same name as this, Silver Springs, it was closed. I was like, oh, not a good sign. But luckily enough, ooh, a bit bumpy. I followed the other guy in here when I was coming in, and he looked kind of young, so if I can make contact with him, that'd be cool. If not, whatever. Doesn't really matter that much. We're just being chilling. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. Right now, my thing is making some dinner, making a video, maybe even making 2 videos, and then going to bed, because I can't do much else. But I put my rear tires on the gravel, so in the morning I should just be like straight to Crystal Mountain. Okay, good night. Thanks for watching.